That is pretty cool, huh?
That technically wasn't a fish, it was a mammal.
There are loads of examples of why birds are really important in terms of keeping down insects and mice and stuff. Like farmers, if you didn't have, like, without the cockerel, farmers wouldn't get up. And then... It's absolutely true. Without the farmer, obviously...
Without a cockerel, a farmer would go into a lifetime coma. That's it. Cockerel hasn't gone off, I'm going to stay asleep for 60 years.
Without the farmer, there is no food chain, there's no industry, you've got to look at the knock-on effects of this. You take the cockerel out, the whole of our food chain collapses.
I've said this before, I know, but the trouble with this is, you genuinely believe it.
I think there's an element of truth in it.
There's an element of truth. That a cockerel is nature's alarm clock. And without it, farmers would sleep for a lifetime, there would be no milk produced, the economy would collapse, everyone would die without a cockerel.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a misconception that roosters just crow when the sun comes up. Cockerels crow whenever they feel like
Absolutely, they crow. They know because they've got an internal body clock.
Whenever they feel like it?
No, they just... They don't just crow whenever they feel like it. They've got discipline.
What happened there was, David said that they crow whenever they feel like it, and you interpreted that sentence as being in order to wake up farmers.
Everybody knows a cockerel crows to wake people up. They don't just crow when they feel like it, do they?
Again, there's a misconception that roosters just crow when the sun comes up. Cockerels crow whenever they feel like it.
They clearly don't crow whenever they feel like it, do they?
I've got the computer, I'm right.
All right. So they have to crow they crow at dawn. It's nothing to do with whether they feel like it.
Cockerels crow whenever they feel like it.
You can read that as much
you notice it more at dawn because it's quiet and you're in bed asleep.
No, that's not true. Cockerels don't crow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. What?
They do, Rhod.
I'll refer you to...
No, they don't.
I'll refer you back to Exhibit A.
Cockerels crow whenever they feel like it.
No, they don't. They crow at dawn. They only crow at dawn. It doesn't matter where they crow at dawn. That's it. They crow. They know what time it is.
If it says it on the screen,
it
it's true. Cockerels crow whenever they feel like it. That's it.
Yeah,
Press the button. Press the button.
Do you, David Tennant, believe that cockerels crow when they feel like it?
Cockerels crow whenever they feel like it.
Do
It's
you
all I
believe
know.
that? Do you believe that?
Don't push me.
Do you believe
Don't
that?
push me.
Do you believe that?
Don't push
Do
me.
you believe that?
I know they feel like
you
crowing
believe
and
that?
Yes, they only crow in the morning and I give in.
Do you believe that?
It's all true. Whatever you say, I give in. I'm closing the computer. It's over.
So we've had it authenticated. Thank you, David. Authenticating the fact so birds, I see this is why all good reasons why I think birds are more important.
Yeah.
Yep. And where would we be without owls? Just tell me, please back me up, that without birds you would have so many vermin and insects and everything, we'd be overrun. Our food chain would be destroyed.
Just tell me what you want me to say.
Just find me a fact about birds being important to the environment because of vermin and...
Fish are used in the production of a lot of lipsticks, but now birds have got their claws into the beauty market too. The geisha facial, available in a New York beauty salon for $180, contains powdered nightingale droppings. The powder is rich in the amino acid guanine, which is said to brighten and cleanse skin.
Is that something you'd go for, Rita?
If it worked, yes.
Would you?
It was good, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd have bird poo on your face?
Would you really?
Yeah.
So have you ever used anything weird like that?
I probably have used loads of things weird like that. There's all sorts of stuff in makeup. Who knows? It looks good.
Because there's a fish pedicure thing that I... Have you seen that?
I've had it done.
Have you?
But not in a shop. I was on holiday in Mexico with my wife, and there are these pools where you put your feet in, and the fish come up and they nibble at all the bits of dead skin. And we just sat there with our feet in the pool, and these little fish and then bigger fish would come up and then they'd start nibbling at your feet.
It's like a really low-budget version of Jaws.
Now, but Adam, I mean, you'll know why I'm sort of looking at you quizzically, because I know certain things about you that not everybody else might know. And...
OK, I have an artificial right foot. So I've kind of...
So you had a fish pedicure and a rubber foot.
I want to know, did they give you a 50% discount?
The funny thing was, I took my foot off and left it aside.
Of course you did.
Of course.
I love it when you say things like that.
I had my left foot in and I had the stump hanging in, and there were other tourists that had turned up. And I was... You know where this is going.
Have you ever heard of bird and fish makeup, Greg? Have you ever used it? Have you ever tried it? Have you got your own range?
No, not only have I heard of it, Rod, I've been giving this some thought, and I have created my own bird and fish makeup range.
Have you?
Yeah.
What? What?
It's just a way of using birds and fish to transform someone.
You reckon you could make Lloyd into...
Do you know what? I think I could. Come on, Lloyd. And ready for his fish bird makeover, please welcome Lloyd! First, I'll take from the bird kingdom a lovely beak, I thought. Lovely beak for Lloyd. That's it. That's an interesting new look, isn't it?
Tell you what, it's like it's been made for him.
I suppose I should counteract that with something from the kingdom of the sea. Perhaps lovely lobster. Lovely lobster.
Can you do some kind of crab sporran?
Got a couple of crabs here, we'll give that. Talking of crabs, have a look at this baby
crabs,
here.
where's his bonnet?
Look at that lovely little crab bonnet on there. That looks nice, doesn't it?
I tell you what, you do scrub up well, Lloyd. So what's this we're doing now? Talk us through it.
Just a little... Yeah, nice, isn't it, Lloyd?
Ria, can you give man? Can you come and do Lloyd's body while Greg does exposed areas?
Lloyd, I know you feel stupid right now, but just remember this. Although you might feel like a bit of an idiot, you actually look like Lady Gaga.
Really nice on the back, Lloyd, look at that.
Oh, hold on here. Look,
That's it, keep it going. Build it up. Peter, watch his tail.
To be honest with you, I think my look's almost complete.
He's starting to look like a Doctor Who monster, if you don't mind me saying so. Except he looks a little bit angrier than a Doctor Who monster.
He's half bird, half fish. He's the evil Birch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the evil Birch.
Evil Birch.
I think we need something to go head-to-head with the evil Birch. Mr. Tennant? Yeah, come on.
What would my weapons be?
Well, I would have thought, David, with your background, you would already know that.
Well, I know.
Everybody
Obviously,
knows
I know.
that the evil Birch can only be fought using a good old-fashioned arm wrestle.
I am ready.
Go to it, my boy. Ladies and gentlemen, David Tennant takes on the evil Birch.
Hey, no touching the crab cod piece, Tennant.
Get in his face.
Hey. Oh, the crab. Take your official possession, gentlemen, please.
And no touching his crab sporran.
Let's get
his
evil
bonnet back
Birch's magnificent headpiece on. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the evil Birch versus David Tennant? David Tennant, ready?
Ready!
Evil Birch, ready?
I'm not evil, I'm just misunderstood.
Come on, Birch.
3, 2, 1, up!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the evil Birch! And David Tennant, ladies and gentlemen, is defeated! have you got any final facts for us this evening that can
If anyone
decide?
still cares,
I care.
Professor Steve Redpath at Aberdeen University says that amount between fish and birds, it's fish.
No!
If you were to take birds out of the world, our ecosystems would continue to function. But if you were to remove the fish from our seas, then the marine ecosystem would collapse. Fish are more important to this planet.
Well, that's pretty much it for tonight. So, people of Britain, if you've got a question, you can tweet the show. But for tonight, it is thanks to Rita Simon, Adam Hill, Greg Davis, my flatmate, the Evil Bush, and of course, the Authenticator, David Tennant. Tune in next week when we'll be asking more questions. I'm Rhod Gilbert, and you can ask me literally anything. Good night.
There's more chat and banter from Rhod Gilbert's radio show. Download his best bits on the BBC Radio Wales website. And the Welsh songbird Charlotte Church is up next on BBC One, enjoying the crack with Graham Norton.